What is going on, YouTube? So I just watched the new Clash of Clans War Challenge, and I thought I'd recap the top attacks, the top Town Hall 10 attacks, and there's one Town Hall 11 in there as well. I've been gone for about 10 weeks, I've been traveling, doing my own thing, but I'm jumping right back into YouTube, so I'll be dropping 2 to 3 videos a week. So if you guys haven't subbed already, drop a sub, guys. Would love it, would appreciate it. Anyways, enjoy. Alright, so let's jump into this very first Town Hall 10 attack. Now, this base is very lopsided with how the air defenses are placed, so this guy is going to get some extraneous value for his Queen Walk. As you can see, he drops the first Rage and drops a Giant there to distract while he places his Wall Breakers. That was very well done. Now, those Wall Breakers, again, he got great value, and I think that was one of the most important parts of this attack. So he's going to drop his poison spell here in a second. That's going to take out the Valkyrie, the Wizard, and an Archer. It's cool because the Clan Castle came out in 2 parts. Now, this Queen is pathing directly towards those 2 air defenses, and he's made it so the Wall Breakers are allowing the Queen to go right back out of the base. You'll see that in a second. So there's 1 air defense down. Those healers are safe the whole time. Here comes the 2nd air defense. He's going to drop another Rage, and he's going to take out that baby dragon. He's got a poison again, that witch is going to walk right into the poison, and the Queen's going to do it. Now look, he drops another Giant over there, as well as more Wall Breakers. And again, such crazy value. Now that right there opens up so many compartments. He's opened up about 4 or 5 compartments with all those Wall Breakers, and that's going to allow the Queen to grab that last air defense, or sorry, that 3rd air defense, and then she's going to walk right back out. So the value that he's getting from his Queen here is absolutely behemoth. So what he did next was drop all of his balloons and dragons. I think he has about 6 or 7 dragons, and he's using his Barb King up there to funnel. This was an amazing funnel, to be honest. Now, in my opinion, I might have dropped the dragons first and then the balloons, because those balloons are really key to taking out that Inferno Tower very quickly. But it didn't seem to matter. They just double raged all those dragons. They're going to go in there. They're going to take out the heroes, the Archer Queen and the Barb King. Now, if you'll notice, so this Queen is still going along the right side. He's still getting amazing value, and she's actually going to be the one to take out that last air defense. That is absolutely clutch and what needed to happen. So he's going to pop her ability in just a second here after she takes out that cannon. And she's going to target that Builder's Hut and then go right for that Inferno Tower. Insane value. Now that healers are still healing that dragon right in the middle there. He had no HP, so he lured out a Seeking Air Mine. And again, it was just crazy value for the no HP dragon, because there's nothing really to there's nothing that he just lured out a Seeking Air Mine, and it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Anyways, there is nothing here left to contest. This was an amazing attack. Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10. It's so rare, it's so few and far between that you see any Town Hall 10s 3-starring other Town Hall 10s, especially if they're great layouts, especially if they're like amazing anti-3 layouts. It's so few and far between. So that was a great 3-star. Let's show you guys one more. So here we go with the second attack. Now, this one's not fully maxed out. At least the Inferno Towers aren't. So he's really, this base is more focused on a lower war weight. Now, this base was attacked before, so they knew that there was a Tesla farm right by that town hall. So he throws in his golem first, like the baby dragon on the side there to help create the funnel. Now, he's got a P.E.K.K.A. That is fairly unique nowadays. Not a lot of people use P.E.K.K.A.s anymore, and he only has 1, and it's so strategically placed. Now, those Wall Breakers did very well because all the Inferno Tower raids were distracted on golems, bowlers, P.E.K.K.A. Barb King, so those Wall Breakers went in uncontested. Now, that P.E.K.K.A. went in there and one-tapped that Inferno Tower. That was a crazy value. Now, Golem came out of the Clan Castle. I'm assuming the P.E.K.K.A. is hitting it right now. The Barb King, he's still alive. Yeah, they're still working away on it. So that P.E.K.K.A. was a really good call. Now, this Archer Queen, again, great value they're going to get from this Archer Queen. Watch, she's going to pop the ability right about now, and the Archer Queen's going to take out an Archer Tower, then that last Inferno Tower, as well as their Archer Queen with the last 2 hits. Now, that P.E.K.K.A.'s in there tanking a bit for her, so she's going to go in there, and she's going to take out that last air defense as well. So this is crazy value that these people are getting for their queens with their queen walk, or just like everything is pathing absolutely perfect. Now, there's no splash damage and there's no more air defenses, so there's really nothing to contest this raid. He's got a lava hound up. He wants it to pop. It's always better to pop because those lava pups are key for cleanup. Now, he's got a mass amount of balloons. He's got a little bit of cleanup here and there. There is nothing that is going to mess with him here. He has got this 3-star underway. It's 1:25. The only issue here would be time. But as long as he's got a good spread on things. His lava pops are up top. He's got his balloons down below where they're pathing towards the last defenses, and so he's sitting pretty, so to speak. This was a very well done 3-star. I think all the pathing went completely ideal. In a perfect world, that was the perfect attack needed. Like, I think there was so many ways that things could have pathed differently, but he absolutely destroyed this raid, devastated the base of Luca P. Even the one archer there is well placed because there's clearly nothing that's going to go down there. So it's good. It's good cleanup crew placement. So at this point, those balloons are just kind of swarming together. Those lava pops are doing work. He ends it with like 10 seconds left. So he's cutting it kind of close. But again, Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-star. In the world of 3 stars, this is very well done. He's just celebrating the top, right? Look at the excitement on his face, the sheer joy. He knows it with like 60,000-70,000 people watching. That's a good feeling, man. That's a good feeling getting that triple, knocking it down. What do we got? 18, 17. So yeah, he's gonna finish with about 10 seconds left. 13, 12. Either way, very well done attack. Air attacks are pretty much the 3-star of Town Hall 10s. This is what you're gonna want to start incorporating now. So as a bonus, I'm just going to throw in this last Town Hall 11. So it's a Town Hall 11 versus a Town Hall 10 3-star. So it's not as skilled, not as well done as the Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10. But this is just a very interesting attack strategy that I'm starting to see more and more nowadays, and variations of. So this is Giants, Bowlers, and Witches. It's a Jaibowi or whatever you want to call it. And he just does it in a whole, like, kind of a spray and pray. He just kind of spams everything in. He throws a bunch of bowlers up there with witches. He does the same at the top, bottom, and middle. Now, the good thing about having these witches is they are perfect distraction for those Inferno towers. They will run up, and as long as he has troops like the Barb King, the Golem, the Giants that are running up and taking out those big bombs, that was the biggest issue with the witch nerf, is that they were no longer, their little Larrys, their little skeletons would no longer lure out the bombs. So the fact that they have a troop like that will go up there and just like take out the bombs for them, that's the biggest way to kind of get around their nerf. So literally there's everything going up top, below, and through the middle, like that key kill squad of heroes. I think only the Grand Warden and the Archer Queen are still up. They just took out that last Inferno tower. That was going to be the biggest kind of contestant. Those bowlers at the bottom died, which was you kind of want to keep those up because those guys are the attacking force. The witches are just more distraction with their little skeletons. He brought 2 balloons. Those were very good. Those were very well sighted in the fact that he knew that there was just be a lone cannon, a lone bomb tower, just random things that aren't going to attack the balloons up top. So that was really well played and well sighted. So his Archer Queen still has the ability, and I think that was going to be the make or break, if anything, in this war. He's still got a million little Larrys, and at this point, it's just cleanup. He's got a minute 20 left. There's not going to be any issue here. Again, this was Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 10, so he had the effect of the Warden ability. He had max level witches, he had max level bowlers, and they all make a huge difference when you're attacking Town Hall 10s. The ability more so than anything. But the fact that it's not a mass amount of troops, but that attack strategy I've heard is around 60% success rate on Town Hall 10s. I would prefer a bowler walk, to be honest. That's my own personal preference, but it was really interesting seeing this attack because this is somewhat unorthodox and it's not so widely used yet. I'm sure it's going to gain a lot of steam in the near future for people using attacks in war clans, but for right now, this is it's fairly newish strategy, and it is effective, as you can see.